Hey everyone, it's Jenny, and today I'm going to be doing my August favorites. And actually I think I've got two maybe not so favorites. So first off, I want to start off with some TV shows because I love my TV. And of course there is a show on Netflix that is called Wentworth, and Wentworth is kind of like Orange is the New Black, but it's set in Australia. So it's a women's prison in Australia. And I think this is their 4th season, maybe. If you haven't checked it out, you really should. It's really good. If you like Orange is the New Black, I'm pretty sure you're going to like Wentworth. A lot of crazy stuff happens, so it's pretty good. You should check it out. Now, I'm a big investigation discovery person, or sometimes I call it the murder channel, and I did have to take a little bit of a break because sometimes it can just put you in such a bad frame of mind, because it can be really depressing watching that. But I love to watch some of the cases on there, and I love reading about true crime and different things like that. But some of the shows I just wanted to mention were Swamp Murders is one of them. That's a really good show. I think it just premiered last week or 2 weeks ago, so you should check that out. I think it comes on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock on Investigation Discovery. And Berried is another one. I think that's a brand new one. They just rolled out. It's a brand new series, and I think that one comes on maybe Wednesdays. I know the Homicide Hunter, they moved over to Wednesdays too, I believe. But they've got a starting their, I want to call it fall lineup. But if you like those kind of shows, you definitely need to check it out. So that's my sort of TV. I sort of like to start off with my TV shows. So let's get into some of the products. And first off, I want to start off with, I know I mentioned I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but I will drink coffee here and now. And I like cold coffee more like cappuccinos. But in the Revive Vox box, they did send 3 different types of coffees, and this one is I believe it's Kauai Coffee. I believe it is a Hawaiian brand. So if I did butcher the name, I am sorry. But this stuff is delicious. And what I like to do is I like to put some sugar and some whipped cream in there, and it makes a delicious coffee treat. So if you like to sort of sweeten up your coffee, that's the way to do it. And let's see, next up, I want to talk about, this was something Ipsy sent. Like I said, last 3 months with Ipsy has been really awesome. I have to say, I haven't really been disappointed with any of the bags, so I have to say, so far, 2 thumbs up from Ipsy. This is the nail polish. It's the, trying to get a close-up here. It's the Formula X in the Dollface. It's just sort of a great light pinkish tone. You could almost do like a French manicure with this, or if you just wanted to put it over your nails just for, you know, a little bit of color on there, that works too. I'm actually went to Sephora to see if I could find this color, but I could not find it at my Sephora. But the Sephora I mainly go to, or mostly go to, is one inside of JCPenney, so it's not as heavily stocked with some of those items. And then something to take off your nail polish with, if you have not tried this stuff, you need to try this stuff, is the Onyx Professional. It's the glitter and polish remover. This stuff is amazing. I know I picked this stuff up at Walmart. It says removes artificial nails too, which it does. I've actually used it to remove some artificial nails. I don't really wear artificial nails that much, but when I do use this stuff, and it's the kind you do dip your finger in, and it is one at a time, but man, this stuff is amazing. So next up is something that Crowd Tap. I know I had did a video with my sister about Crowd Tap. This is, I didn't do a video on this particular item that they had sent, but I've been using this almost a month now. I have to say I'm loving it. They actually sent, it's the Roc Skin. It's the eye cream, and it's the retinol correction. It's Correxion, the eye cream. So there is that. and then the multi correction 5-in-1 restoring night cream. And as some night creams are just too heavy for me. I just can't stand that much heaviness on my face. But with this, it's real light, and it just, you can almost feel it just seeping into your skin, and it's just amazing. So, you know, great products. Loving these. So let's see, what shall I talk about next? Next up, I know I mentioned, I believe in my last July favorites, was the lemonade. Now, next up, I want to just talk about, this is the Boing. It's the number 2 concealer. Now, I wasn't that impressed with it as an under eye concealer. The 1 or 2, it's just because I can't really get that great of a match under the eye. But as an eyeshadow primer, this stuff is great. It gets, you know, right on the eyelid. It covers up the veins, any sort of spots I may have on my eyelids. So the Boing number 2, and it's the Benefits Boing number 2, is great, and that's what I've been using for, I don't know, it seems like the past month. So I've actually found a great use for it, and I love when, you know, you're just sort of playing around and you actually find a great use for your products. You're like, man, it's not what I was really wanting to use it for, but hey, I found another great use for it. So yay! And another thing that I am loving is the Urban Decay, the Moondust palette. Now, I love my glitter shadows. I'm actually, no, I wear glasses, so sometimes it's hard to see, but I'm going to kind of get close up. I'm actually wearing the shade Element on my eye, which is that one right there. These are just so pretty. They're very pigmented. They are glittery, which is why I love them. I know a lot of people don't like that about them because sometimes they're a little hard to use, but me myself, I just think that these are just great. I think these are really great too to go into fall, almost winter with. So, you know, if you happen to like those types of eyeshadows, then this is definitely a palette you need. And if you don't quite want the palette, if you just like a few shades, I know they do have the singles of these now too, so that is awesome. Okay, another thing from Urban Decay, this was in the Sephora Play Box, which got me super excited. This is my Ride or Die mascara. I've loved this stuff for a while now. It is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. This is the bigger size that I have, which I was just talking about before I got that I need to get some more. I just love it. It's just my favorite mascara of all time. I know everybody always has their favorite, and this one is just mine. And it's you know, it's a great black mascara. It lengthens, it volumizes, but I really like that it's more volumizing than it is lengthening, but it does everything you want a mascara to do. So yay for that. Now, next up, I actually have 3 lip products. I know, 3. But the first one up is, now this just takes me back to even almost childhood, because this is almost like your first actual makeup product that I think most girls have, or most girls are like, oh, this is my lipstick, but it's the Lip Smackers, and this is in the cotton candy. My sister actually gave this to me, and I love to just apply this before I actually do my lips, or just to, you know, in the mornings or even at night before I go to bed. I actually like to put on you know, a lip balm, and this one's just great. It smells great. I just love it, and it just seems like this has been around so long, so love it. Next up, this is something that the bestie got for me, which we did our Ipsy unbaggings together for August. So she actually just surprised me with this, because we like to surprise each other sometimes. We come into work and we're like, surprise! But this is the Wet n Wild. It's the Megaslicks lip gloss. The only thing is, on this, it's just a great, it's called Berried Treasures, and it's spelled berried like, you know, the color berry. is it doesn't feel like there's very much in the tube, and this is such a pretty color. And again, with lip gloss, it's not too sticky, which seems like they're formulating lip glosses a lot better than they have been since I was in high school. When I was in high school, I couldn't hardly stand to wear lip gloss. So, and then another thing that was in my August Ipsy bag was the Tart Lipsurgence lip cream in Wonder. It's what I got on my lips. It's just such a pretty red. I just love it. I just love it. It's just so pretty. I just love it. Okay, now the next two items are just two items I was just not that happy with. And the first one is Dove. This is the Advanced Care 48 Hours Cool Essentials. I guess the fragrance is Cool Essentials. It's got the cucumber on it. And I got this to pack for my overnight bag or whatever if I was, you know, traveling over the weekend or whatnot. And it, it smells, it smells good, but it just doesn't seem like it's 48 hours. Now, the weather has been sweltering and whatnot, so granted there is that, but I don't know, I just haven't been that impressed, and it seems like it's made my underarms itch. I don't know if it's something in the product itself, but I know the normal Dove does not do that. So I don't know, anybody else had this problem with this particular one, or is it just me? I don't know. And next up, and I hate to say this about my makeup wipes, but this is the Wet n Wild Under the Sheets makeup wipes. I think I mentioned this in one of, I think, the Dollar General hauls. These are just your makeup wipes. These were $3, and for $3, once you start working one side of your face, the wipes start drying up, and that is just too expensive. $3 for makeup wipes to do that. You might as well you start going through all the makeup wipes if they're going to be drying up. I've used store brand makeup wipes that do not do that, and I don't know if maybe it's a bad batch. I use other, this is a Wet n Wild product, and it's fabulous, but this not so much. So that is everything for my August favorites. I know there's a couple things not so favorite. Hopefully you like this video, you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I'm going to have some more great stuff coming up, and I hope everybody has a fabulous day.